The 100 days trend needs no introduction. It's everywhere. You've seen it, I've seen it, we've all seen it. 100 days in Ark, 100 days in the nuclear bunker, and of course, 100 days in Minecraft. These videos have been around for quite a while now, and they've become insanely popular over the years. But where did it all start, and how did they break YouTube? Well, let's go back to May 2nd, 2018, when a YouTuber named Luke the Notable posted this video. 100 drops, Salty Springs. Yeah, that's right. This trend began on Fortnite and wasn't even called 100 days back then. The video was simple. Luke dropped at Salty Springs for 100 consecutive games to improve his Fortnite skills by landing at the same spot for so many games in a row. He showed off the most notable parts of many of these 100 matches, or he simply showed himself getting killed, which happened a lot. But does this sound familiar to you? I'm sure it does, because this video laid the foundation for what would eventually become the 100 days trend. Given this video's success, Luke continued to make more of these, mainly on Fortnite, with millions of views per upload. However, that all changed on September 15th, 2019, when Luke became a trendsetter again and posted the first ever 100 days in Minecraft video, specifically hardcore Minecraft. Like the Fortnite video, Luke covered the most noteworthy moments of the 100 days in this video, and viewers ate it up. I was hooked throughout the video, even though I don't typically watch these kinds of videos, and that alone should prove how entertaining it was. Now, how many views does this video have? Holy! Over 54 million, making this Luke's fourth most popular video of all time. With that in mind, it's no surprise Luke kept making these and gradually increasing the number of days from 100 to 4,000, which he finally reached in December 2023. Not only that, but Luke has done the 100 days format in multiple ways on Minecraft. It hasn't exclusively been hardcore videos. Some examples include 100 days on the Xbox 360 version of Minecraft, 100 days on Minecraft Pocket Edition, and 100 days on the Chromebook build of Minecraft. I legit got Vietnam flashbacks with that last one. It took me back to when I used to play the game on a crappy laptop at 2 frames per second. Those are awful times. Nonetheless, what's even less of a surprise in all this is that the trend inevitably began spreading like wildfire. The first creator to follow in Luke's footsteps was Sean, or Forge Labs, whom Luke explicitly allowed to make the video he uploaded in January 2020. However, Sean took a different approach to the trend as he recorded his 100 days video in Minecraft VR, but failed to make it to 100 days because he was killed by a creeper on day 30. Despite that, the video did well, but not as well as Luke's. Yet that didn't stop Sean from uploading another one of these 2 months later in March. Unlike his previous video, this one popped off with over 15,150,000 views, and he also actually made it to 100 days this time around. Like Luke, Sean continued to post 100 days videos, but not as often. Sean's 100 days videos differ from Luke's in that they usually feature mod packs and follow a theme. For instance, his latest video was about surviving for 100 days after a plane crash in hardcore Minecraft, and it was 3.5 hours long. You heard me right, this video and most of Sean's videos are typically as long as the Lord of the Rings film. In fact, he was the first YouTuber to approach the trend in this way. No one else had made such lengthy 100 days videos with very engaging storylines and the use of mods before Sean posted his first one in May 2020. The videos genuinely feel like Minecraft movies. No, not that one. Anything but that one. In that sense, Sean was also a trendsetter as others started to make their 100 days videos like his. The first creator to do this was Skies, who actually took off on YouTube in May 2020 as a 100 days YouTuber. However, he uploaded his first modded Minecraft 100 days video in October 2020, which was much more casual than Sean's video and had no set theme. It was just 32 minutes of Skies joking around with no clear goal aside from surviving all 100 days. He kept posting modded and unmodded videos, increasing the number of days from 100 to 2,000 in his vanilla hardcore Minecraft series. Skies also eventually began introducing themes into his content, like 100 days in Jurassic Park, 100 days on a fork, and 100 days on the toilet. Some of his most recent videos have seemingly been heavily inspired by Forge Labs, especially his Fungal Apocalypse one, which dropped 2 months after Sean uploaded a similar video. I'm not calling Skies a copycat or anything like that, but this shows how much overlap there is between each 100 days YouTuber and how fast things spread within the community. That's why in 2020, when the trend started picking up some steam, you saw more creators taking a shot at it, like Legundo, Fru, Lockdown Life, Unsorted Guy, and even Preston Plays. However, it wasn't until the following year that these videos began popping up everywhere. In January 2021 alone, I found about 14 YouTubers who uploaded their first 100 days video, 3 of which were uploaded on the same day. That's either the world's craziest coincidence, or Paul GG, SB737, and LD Shadow Lady hopped on a Discord call and deliberately planned this together. I think that's what happened, and you can't tell me otherwise. But my conspiracy theory aside, these videos all popped off and amassed millions of views. Unsurprisingly, Lizzie's video was the most popular with over 58 million views, despite being the only 100 days video she ever made. However, for some of these creators, their 100 days videos essentially let them turn their YouTube channels into their careers. Take a Cookie God, for example, whose channel wasn't doing so hot before he started posting 100 days content. Hell, he even considered quitting YouTube altogether to focus on school only a few months before uploading these videos. But luckily for him, this trend single-handedly blew up his channel at a point when it truly began to break YouTube. Cookie was at the right place at the right time, and his second 100 days video was proof of this. Plus, he played his cards very well. You see, Cookie had the brilliant idea of combining 2 popular trends into one video. He mixed the 1 block challenge with the 100 days trend to make this video. I survived 100 days on 1 block in Minecraft. This had never been done before at the time, and Cookie's innovation proved to be very fruitful. Within a few days of its release, the video already had over 381,000 views, and a little over 2 months later, it was at 12,220,000 plus views. It's currently Cookie's 3rd most viewed video of all time, and that accomplishment is even more impressive because he only had around 30,000 subscribers at the time of its upload. Like the others, Cookie kept posting these videos with much success, and only 2 months after his first 100 days video, he was nearing the 800,000 subscriber milestone thanks to this trend. And speaking of milestones, please help me reach 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year by subscribing to the channel and liking the video if you enjoy it. Also, subscribe to my new gaming channel if you're interested. I'll have the first video out sometime in March, hopefully, and you'll want to check it out if you're a superhero fan. Thanks. At this point, it was clear that anyone who made a somewhat decent 100 days video was pretty much guaranteed to take off without fail. But there was one problem: oversaturation. Everyone and their grandma started uploading 100 days videos. Like, good lord, you have no idea how many times I saw titles begin with "I survived 100 days in hardcore Minecraft" or something like that. Even Mr. Beast and Ryan Trahan made their own 100 days videos during 2021, and when they're doing it, you know a trend has become mainstream. But the thing is that after watching a couple of dozen of these videos, I've realized that many of them kind of feel the same. Most of them follow a similar pattern where a creator either plays 100 to however many days of vanilla or modded and survival or hardcore Minecraft with the main goal of making it through every single one of those days. I occasionally saw different approaches to the trend, like doing it in duos, trios, or even squads, and YouTubers such as Branzy, who made some of the most unique 100 days videos from the dozens I watched. But for the most part, there weren't many creators that stood out to me, and when looking at some of their channels side by side, they're practically identical. Channels like Bronzo and Maxcraft have the same kinds of titles, thumbnails, and video concepts. They almost feel like content farms designed to pump out videos for kids, but they're most likely not. However, this shows how big the trend became to the point where YouTubers started making the same kind of 100 days videos since they were proven to work. Thanks to their success, the 100 days trend grew exponentially throughout 2021, and by the end of the year, over 50 YouTubers had posted at least one 100 days video. But that year, the trend ultimately peaked as the number of creators who posted their first 100 days video drastically dropped to only 9 the following year. The number was even lower in 2023 with just 3 newcomers, and it wasn't much higher in 2024 as it only increased by 1. Keep in mind that these are only the channels that I found, and the numbers could very well be higher, but the point is that the trend reached its maximum in 2021 and then declined over the years. That's not to say it's dead, far Far from it, but it simply means that the 100 days trend is dominated by its top creators, such as Luke, Sean, Cookie, and Skies, leaving little room for others to surge. The viewers are all essentially watching these guys and not much else. Speaking of these fellas, I actually interviewed Skies to better understand how 100 days videos broke YouTube, as I wasn't quite satisfied with my findings. Hello everyone, welcome to the interview segment of this video. I'm going to be chatting with Skis, one of the, I believe, first 100 days YouTubers on the platform, and a great fan of my videos, as he told me in the email.
Yeah, that was very funny, seeing your name, getting contacted by you and be like, wait, why do I recognize this so much?
Exactly. I was actually in tears when I found out you're a big fan, Skis.
Hate to mention Skies.
Oh, Skies. I'm sorry. I keep saying Skis. It's stuck in my head, man. God damn it.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, no, you're totally fine. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're all good. I'm part to blame for that, for continuing the joke.
I have some questions for you here, Skies. Just 5 simple questions that we can blast through in regards to the 100 days trend. Did Luke the Notable and or Forge Labs initially inspire you to start making 100 days videos?
So funny enough, I believe it was actually both of them. Because it was one night around like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., falling asleep, I'm watching YouTube, you know, like everyone else does. And I believe it was on the Next Up. I didn't know it at all. I didn't even, never thought in my mind, oh, let me watch some Minecraft. And then it pops up and I was like, wait, okay, this is kind of interesting. I'm kind of enjoying this because, it's showing, I believe I watched the entire 100 days from Luke the Notable first. And I was just more like enthralled with it where because at the time I was trying to, become a full-time YouTuber. So in my mind, I was like, wait, this looks really fun to do. And it actually looks possible for me to do. And it's a fun concept. So in the morning then, come back from work, and I believe I started looking around even more. And it was just Luke, and at that time, I believe, memory's foggy, but I believe it was Forge Labs as well. And I started watching their videos, and I was like, wait, I want to try this as well. So then I said, screw it, let me try it.
And that was that. Skies was born.
And just like that, everything's history now.
How big was your channel before you began uploading 100 days videos, and how quickly did you find success with a trend, if you can remember?
Oh, that one was funny. Oh yeah, no, I remember that one. This is a funny one. I was about 33 or 3,500 subscribers, and before I uploaded that video, I would do like funny moments, and there was like 3-minute long, 5-minute long videos. They're all subtitled. I'd even have the subtitles like animated to follow people if they were talking like while I was looking at them. And I remember I did all of that, except I didn't move the animation because I didn't move the subtitles because I didn't want to do all that animating. I made the 100 days video, uploaded that. I think it got to like 1,000 views within a week, and I was like, well, this sucks. That took me so much time. That took me like almost an entire month to make this. I'm never doing it again. And then I just continued on with my normal videos. I think it was on the dot 2 or 3 months later. My channel just randomly just starts gaining subscribers, and it starts getting like more views. I was like, okay, this is cool. Maybe one of, my new videos are popping off. I was at work. I'll check it out when I get home. And then I look like on the little graph where it's like in the past 48 hours, your top 3, gaining views, videos are right there. And I noticed it just climbing. I was like, oh, okay, this is really weird. And then, after like one day, it got like 3,000 more views. Next day, it was like 5,000. It just kept getting higher and higher. And then I remember it started skyrocketing. Like it just went a vertical, just 90 degrees upward of just getting straight to 100K. 200K. I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe it wasn't a waste. Maybe I should do this again. And then I just went, I started doing that even more. And then off of the first video, I think I gained like 30,000 subscribers from that one. And I think it took like maybe a year or two. It took a little bit of time, I believe, to get to 1 million views. Because back then, 100 days wasn't as big, even though it was during the lockdown, like the world lockdown. And I think I was getting like 500,000 or 600,000 views per like those videos. And I was like, this is insane. I'm going to keep on going. And then that's all that I did. I just kept it up.
So in regards to the content itself, how would you say you differentiate yourself from other 100 days creators? And to follow that up, do you feel like many of these videos kind of all mesh together and feel the same? Because I watched a couple dozen videos of these for this video from all kinds of YouTubers. Like you saw, I sent you the list of the different creators. I watched at least one video, usually their first 100 days video, for this video. And after watching so many, it was kind of like, I got deja vu with each one. Even though it's from a different creator, it all felt kind of very samey. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. So first part, I would say I differentiate myself from everyone else. So everyone is very similar. So no matter how I answer this, you could really relate this to every single other YouTuber that does this. It's just, I would say that, especially for Minecraft YouTubers, I am not loud. I'm not energetic. I don't try to be, you know, like the kid YouTubers at all. I'm very sarcastic and I'm very upfront with everything. Like in my newest videos, if I don't know how to do something, I'll just flat out be like, I don't know how to do this. I don't feel like looking on YouTube. Can you guys tell me in the comments down below? Next video, I'll do it then. And then I can kind of like connect with the audience a bit more like that. And then also, I don't know many people that can do this, but with my videos, you know, a lot of people fall asleep to them, or you can, you know, do your homework, chores, your job even. I've had security guards say that they watch my videos while they're on the shift. Really funny. Also a trucker. Thought that was really funny as well, hearing that one. But yeah, again, like, it was a very big surprise to hear that, because I was not expecting like full-grown adults like that to watch me. But that was awesome to find out. But again, like, you can just relate that to every single YouTuber, but at least just from, you know, feedback that I get, I would like to think that I, you know, stand out like that from every other 100 Days YouTuber. But then the second part, where everything kind of does just blend in together, because either it's because of just 100 days, you can't really do anything else. It's just you playing a game for 100 days. So there's not really ways that you can, like, I don't know, just be different from everyone else, because the rules right there are just so similar, or no one really challenges it and no one really wants to, you know, stand out and get, you know, away from everyone else, except for Forge Labs. He does it very well, where he just doesn't really mesh with anyone. He kind of stands out entirely by himself with his quality and his themes. So I feel like that's why everyone, you know, why everything just feels so blended together. It's just because, like, you know, it's 100 days. Like, you can't really do too much else.
Do you think the trend as a whole has become oversaturated? Because, I mean, looking at it from the outside in, it has for sure. Like, there's too many of these channels, too many of these videos.
Yes.
And so you said yes. How do you think it got to this point?
With 100 days, so I've been on YouTube ever since like 2008. So growing up and just watching the site just, you know, grow and evolve as well, I would say every single trend, almost every single trend that has ever come out requires something not accessible to the average person. The clown trend. I don't know if you remember that.
The killer clown trend in 2016?
Yeah, I don't know if that was just America or if that was like a world thing.
I think that was just the United States for the most part.
And then the amount of videos back then of people like, oh, I caught a killer clown in my backyard. Killer clown invades my house. Like stuff like that. You can sort of do that if, you know, you have something that can record. And back then phones were okay, but like people were using actual cameras and like microphones. And, you know, you have to have people that can actually do it. It wasn't accessible to where like a 6-year-old can do it. Whereas 100 days, anyone can do this. Like literally a 4-year-old can do a 100 days video, because you're just playing a game. And even then, it doesn't have to be just a game. I'm pretty sure Ryan Trahan has even done a 100 days on some. Yeah, he's done 30 days, and I think like some other stuff as well. With 100 days, anyone can do it. So you now have this trend that anyone can do, and it just prints. It prints views, subscribers, money. It just does crazy. So, of course, it's going to become immensely oversaturated, because there's so many things that you can do 100 days on. If you strictly just look at Minecraft alone, you have regular Minecraft, modded, you have mod packs, you have servers, VR, phone, Bedrock. You could do all the things you did on regular Minecraft on Bedrock. Like, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of combinations that you can do just on Minecraft alone. And then you go look at other games where, let's say you want to do Fortnite. Well, then you could do 100 real life days of it as well. So it is so mendable. like mix mashy that you can do with this trend, so everyone can do it. Yeah, super, like we've never seen a trend like this before where it is so unbelievably flexible. So everyone does it, so it is insanely oversaturated. And then if you mix in the kid channels that do it, where they upload like a 100 days video every 3 days and they cover everything, they oversaturate the hell out of this trend. Oh yeah, like super easy, to oversaturate this.
The final question here I've got for you is one that encompasses the whole video essentially, because the video is called How 100 Days Videos Broke YouTube. And from what I've found, I don't have a set conclusion, so I want you to take it for me. How do you think they broke YouTube, and where do you see the trend going from here? Is it going on a decline? Is it gonna stay as is, or is something crazy gonna happen where it's gonna start popping off like crazy again?
I'm caught up on that last one, but the first one, how did it break YouTube? Like, how did it go so viral? I think there was multiple factors in it. One is the length of the video. Not too many people know, but longer your video, usually the better it'll do, because YouTube likes AVD and APV. So like your average view duration and your average percentage viewed. YouTube loves it, for how long someone watches your video, but then also what is the percentage of the video that they watched. So like if you have, a 10-minute long video, someone watches it for 5 minutes, they just watch 50% of it. Maybe YouTube likes that, but longer you make the video, the better it'll perform. Then it's just the number, 100 days. It's very clean. It looks like a trend right there, just 100 days. Like it's a very good number to go off of. And then you put it with the biggest game out at the time, Minecraft. So you have like a triple whammy right there. I think it was just destined to actually do good, because it ticked every single box really well. And at the time, it was actually really new. I don't think there was ever really a trend for like length of like this magnitude. Like there was some stuff of like, oh, for 24 hours, 50 hours, a week, but 100 days, like that's incredible. So I think that's kind of how 100 days blew up, it just ticked every single box, especially at the right time. And the most important part, which is why so many 100 days YouTubers and a lot of YouTubers have died off nowadays, is because of the lockdown. So you had millions upon millions of more people on YouTube at that time, and everyone was just bored. Like, I have nothing to do at all, I just have games and watch stuff. That's all I can do. So then you introduce this brand new trend into it, and everyone's just gonna go just crazy for it. It's like, wait, this is amazing. It's something that's super long to watch. Yeah, it's kind of it. It was just like, it was something new to watch, and I guess just Minecraft, which everyone goes through like a phase of, I love Minecraft, I hate Minecraft, I love it, I hate it. Like literally just like divine intervention from the gods, if you want to say that. Like it was just perfect for it to work at that moment. So I think that's why it blew up so much. But where I see it going now is every trend dies fast. Trends usually only last like a week, maybe a month or two. Like before 100 days, they did not last long whatsoever. So with this one, it is stunning, absolutely stunning to me. It has been around for like 5.5 years. That is unheard of. That's like getting struck by lightning 17 times in a row. Like that is unbelievably absurd that a trend has lasted years. And it's not just like a trend like, oh, survival series, hardcore series, like stuff like that. Like that, those are kind of trends in a way, depending on how you look at it. I see it die because it's been around for so long, and every trend needs to die, but this one could become so different. Like since it's such a different trend, it could even come back in time, like maybe a year from now, 3 years from now, who knows? Because people will get very reminisce about it. They'll want to watch it again. There'll be the nostalgia for it. It was because I believe there's, why some TV shows last so long. Like, the TV shows that like, parents watch, like Gilmore Girls, or some of the hospital shows, or Sex and the City, like just things like that where they just last for decades. I almost wonder if 100 Days could do it as well, to where people are just gonna be like, wait, I kind of miss this. It was a lot of fun when I, used to watch it when I was younger. Here, let me go back, and then it might even like just resurge. Because it was just like how Minecraft went, where Minecraft was stupid huge, biggest game ever on YouTube. And then around like 2017 to like 2018, it was dead. I'd say maybe even 2016. It fell off hard. Like it was just dead. PewDiePie comes in, makes a series, blows up, goes astronomical again, and it just Minecraft, I would say, went a little bit higher than its prime, maybe, or it went like just about, you know, the same level of hype as its prime time. So it kind of just came back. So possibly 100 Days could do that to where it could come back, but ultimately, I would probably say it will most likely just completely die out, and no one will really be interested in it because I don't think I've ever seen a trend resurge. But again, you know, this one could prove different.
All right. Well, those are all the questions I had for you, man. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you again for coming on, and now on to my final thoughts. And there it is. That was my conversation with Skies. The main takeaway is that this trend will die, but may eventually return. I agree with Skies on this and would argue that it's already on its way out. However, as long as the major players in the community keep making these videos and the viewers continue watching them, I think we're at least a couple of years away from seeing the 100 Days trend disappear entirely. It broke YouTube in 2021, and now, 4 years later, it's nowhere near that peak. But again, I believe we'll keep seeing these videos for a few more years, and then they'll cease to exist. But ultimately, as with everything, time will tell.